I found the coolest program this week that's helpful for making games. Let me show you what it is. Before I show you the program though, I need to tell you how and why I found it, take you through a little bit of backstory. My original plan for this week was to 3D model a couple guns and add those into the game, but I really was not in the mood to 3D model this week, and I gotta be in the mood to do it, you know? Last weekend I went on a road trip to Clarksville, Tennessee, and hiked all of their hikes. They were all really cool. One of them was named Rotary Park. I did not see a single RX-7, so that was a little misleading, but it was pretty cool anyways. I didn't get a single picture of any of the hiking trails, but here's some Google images of where I went. And with hiking, you obviously see a lot of trees. And I was thinking, my game is lacking trees, big time. I also need some way to make it where you aren't just staring at the void when looking beyond the prison. And what's a better way to fix that than a forest full of trees? But that still leads to my problem of me not wanting to 3D model this week. 3D modeling trees seems hard, and I'm not up for that challenge yet. I started off searching YouTube for how to model trees in Blender and went down the YouTube rabbit hole pretty quickly and found a program called Treeit. This handy dandy program has literal cheat codes for 3D modeling trees. All you have to do is adjust sliders and a tree is just magically made. You can add a bunch of branches, then you can add even more branches they call branchlets. You can adjust the trunk however you want. The trunk can split or be singular. I don't know what that means, but you can do that. You can also add in custom leaf textures to make any kind of tree you can think of. The textures you add just work and stick to the branches also. Then you can crank up the amount of leaves to make it not a winter tree. The best part about this program is it's free. I'm never modeling a tree by hand ever again. I forgot to mention, there's even sliders to easily reduce the amount of faces and polys. You just gotta be a little careful with them. Needless to say, I spent all of Monday playing around in this program and came up with these 3 trees. They're super easy to import into Unreal. All you have to do to it is adjust the leaves material to masked and add the alpha to opacity mask. Once you do that, it works perfectly. If you don't do that, the branches seem to disappear and you'll get upset spaghetti when it doesn't work. I would know because I didn't get it to work at first. And that's what I accomplished Monday. Then Tuesday came around, and while I was at work, I was thinking, what goes good with trees? Grass. I figured out the easiest way to model low poly grass. It can literally be done in 5 minutes. Here's what you do. Step 1 is to open Blender. That's literally the hardest step. Next, add a cone and make that bad boy only have 3 sides. Then delete the bottom face because we don't need that. That is 1 blade of grass. Duplicate it a couple times, go into edit mode and make sure you have vertex mode selected. Move the grass tip to add variation, and bam, that's it. I ended up making 3 different clumps of grass. Each clump only contains 9 faces, which is amazing. I then colored them all a little different so it would add even more variation and interest. I still had plenty of time left, so I did some research on prisons and came across this image. You'll notice a fence is apparently not enough protection. 2 fences aren't even enough. You need 2 fences and a concrete wall. I like the idea of a concrete wall because it can easily block the player's view of looking into the void without just having a line of trees that will probably look unnatural. I added a concrete wall around the whole prison, then started adding the trees and grass. I added the trees and grass into the foliage painter, so all I had to do was paint them on. I didn't have to hand place them or anything. Once I had all the trees and grass placed, I went back with the select tool and perfectly adjusted the trees. After that, I decided that was enough work for Tuesday and called it a night. Wednesday was May 4th, aka Star Wars Day. I woke up and put my Stormtrooper socks on, went to work and showed them off to my coworkers. They're all definitely jealous of them. Then I came home and played LEGO Star Wars for the whole day because I still haven't beat the game. The next day, I still wanted to add more character to the level, so I added atmospheric fog. It was super easy to add. All you do is follow this tutorial and change the color to whatever color you want. Easy peasy. It's really cool how much of a difference the fog can make the game feel. Right now, I'm rocking this greenish color. I don't know if it will stay, but if I change it to red, it kind of gives the level a different vibe. I can also turn the fog to white and make it just really boring. But for now, I'm happy with the green. And that is what I was able to accomplish this week. Next week, I might be in the mood to 3D model and we'll add a gun or 2. I don't know. There is a version of the game up on seanmercer.itch.io if you want to try it out. I also upload to TikTok every day if you want to see more. Thanks for watching.